Hi everyone on YouTube. I'm back here to make another video. I'm going to make this video about sharing in the Venus Project. And the fastest way we can get to a resource-based economy, I understand education is very, very important. Education and awareness is one of the first two steps for a lot of people. But it really begins with us. It begins with our own behavior towards one another and how we treat others. So we really have to look at ourselves and change from within before we can make the changes outside of ourselves. And I'm going to talk about the sharing part of it, because most of us, we don't like to share. We like to we're very greedy and materialistic, and we all like things. We all like material things. I have a little bit of that in myself. I still like some material things, but I'm not attached to a lot of things like as many other people are. You got some people that are attached to their purses or their diamond rings or their cars. We live in a world of ownership, and we have to get over that barrier of ownership and learn to share with one another. Sharing is very simple. It doesn't have to be something where you have to share, like give your car away or anything like that. But I'm talking about sharing, meaning if you just got a coat on your back and someone is freezing on the street, just offer your coat to them and keep them warm. Try to help keep them warm. That's something small. Small little things can lead us to a resource-based economy, and that's going to help out a lot. Even if you just got a coat on your back to share, or if you're very rich and you got 2 houses and three cars. So even if you have something like that, you can use it to start sharing with your other stuff. Now, I personally like to share with my neighbors. I love doing that. It's actually a lot of fun. My neighbors don't get it, but I do. It feels really good to share with other people. But ever since we were born to be consumers, and we've grown up since we were a baby. We're put in front of the television, or we see marketing signs everywhere, and advertisements on everything that you see. Start out with football, kind of like that's where I started out. I watched football, then I watched the advertisements when I was younger, and to this day I still love football, but I'm not into it as I used to be. I used to be in pretty much in all sports, but now it's just football, and maybe that's pretty much dying too, because I'm into other things. So learning how to share with one another is very important, and if we can do that, it's just the little things. You don't have to share everything. Just learn to share a little bit at a time and see how that feels to you, and then we can get to a resource-based economy much quicker. And I'm going to try to make a few extra videos on this. This is just the first, well, it's not the first one, but this is the first of many educational videos. I'm going to try to explain how this is all going to work. I highly recommend, if you still are stuck on the Venus Project and don't understand what it is and think it's going to be a system of control or whatever you want to think of what the Venus Project is, if you have any negative feelings towards it, you need to read Designing the Future, the ebook from Jack Fresco. I highly recommend that ebook because I've read it twice now, and I've read his book, The Best That Money Can't Buy, and I mean, it's amazing. I highly recommend the book itself, but if you can't afford the book, download the ebook, Designing the Future, because it's wild. I mean, it really goes into detail, and it really explains a lot of things. I mean, you see a lot of the Venus Project videos here, but nothing will compare to what the books, the book The Best That Money Can't Buy, and the ebook Design the Future. Everything's in there. Um, so I'll do my best to educate you all. Alrighty, so take care, everybody.